Miss you.
Well, listen. You know, this morning we woke up to some very serious and troubling news from Wall Street. You know, the situation with Lehman Brothers and other financial institutions is the latest in a wave of crises that are generating enormous uncertainty about the future of our financial market. This turmoil is a major threat to our economy and its ability to create good paying jobs all across America and to help working Americans pay their bills, save for their future, make their mortgage payments. Now, today offers more hope that too many folks in Washington and on Wall Street weren't minding the source. Now, for 8 years, we've had policies that have shredded consumer protection and loosened oversight and regulation and encouraged outsized bonuses for CEOs while ignoring middle-class Americans. It's the most serious financial crisis that we've seen in generations. Now, I certainly don't fault Senator McCain for these problems, but I do fault the economic philosophy that he subscribes to. I can describe this for you because it's the same philosophy that we've had for the last 8 years. One that says we should give more and more to those with the most. And prosperity trickles down to everyone else. Now, how many people have felt prosperity trickling down here as well? And the philosophy that says no to even common sense regulations. One that says that we should just stick our heads in the sand, ignore economic problems until they spiral into crisis. Well, now instead of prosperity trickling down, the pain's trickled up. From the struggles of hard-working Americans on Main Street to the largest firms on Wall Street. And it's not that I think John McCain doesn't care what's going on in the lives of most Americans. I just think he doesn't know. I don't think John McCain gets what's happening between the mountains in Sedona where he lives and the corridors of power in Washington where he works. Because if he did get it, he would have different policies. Why else would he say that we've made great progress economically under George Bush? That's not what somebody who gets it would say. Why else would he say that the economy isn't something he understands as well as he should? Why else would he say today, of all days, he said this just this morning, that the fundamentals of the economy are still strong? Now, Senator McCain, what economy are you talking about? I don't know about you, but plan said that we are in a, quote, mental recession. That this is all in our heads. That we're a nation of giants. Who's been advising McCain's campaign, and who, by the way, was the head of the banking committee and helped us win some of the deregulation on Wall Street. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When Senator McCain says that American workers are the backbone of our economy and that they are getting a fair shake from Washington, don't get no argument from me. In fact, my attitude is it's about time that he figured that out. Because I've been making case for 19 months. I congratulate Senator McCain for saying something good about American workers. I think it's good that Senator McCain has celebrated the American worker today. But it would have been nice if, over the last 26 years that he's been in Washington, that he actually stood up for them once in a while. It would have been nice if he didn't vote against the minimum wage 19 times. Security and hand it over to Wall Street. It would have been nice if he had opposed the tax cuts for corporations that have shipped jobs overseas, or the hundreds of millions of dollars of corporate tax giveaways that have helped our country in crippling debt. It would have been nice if he had a plan to lower the health care costs of American workers or give them any health care whatsoever. And it would have been nice to be a champion, a single plan to make college more affordable for the middle people. You can't run away from your words, and you can't run away from your rights. When it comes to this economy, you stood firmly with George Bush and a failed economic theory, and what you're offering the American people is more of the same. And that's why we can't afford because this country can't afford another 4 years. We can't afford 4 more years of what we've had the last 8. For years, I've called for us to modernize the rules of the road to suit a 21st century marketplace. Rules that would protect American investors and consumers. I've called for policies that grow our economy and our middle class together. For years, I have fought to make sure that workers have basic rights. And that they've got a minimum wage. And that they are protected.